Namaste. This is my PodTalk number 2, The Cup of Life. Is your cup half full or is it half empty? Are people in general continuously living or are they steadily dying? The hard, bitter, undeniable and unavoidable truth about life is death. It is the only event that one can be sure of taking place someday or the other. Just as all rivers rush towards the ocean, the course of every being from the moment they are born is set towards their certain physical death. The process of dying begins right from the first breath and heartbeat one is gifted with in a new sojourn or lifetime on the planet. All living beings are constantly on a crescendo towards that climax moment of the physical death of their perishable bodies. However, since the Atman or the self is imperishable, physical death signifies merely the end of one brief leg of the grand karmic voyage of their true self within them. The only good and sensible thing that one can do with life is to live it. People who have celebrated life and have lived it to the fullest relish the crescendo of life as well as its climax moment, while those who have been sad, discontent, selfish, egoistic, angry or bitter all through their time on earth don't. Disregarding this vital truth of life or treating this great law as something scary, bad, inauspicious, ugly or unlucky gives rise to confusion, fear, disenchantment, mental delusion and many other such negative and intellectually blinding qualities in people. On the other hand, what is actually needed is the coming to terms with the perennial presence of the shadowy companion called death next to oneself, not being afraid of this most important and greatest yet truly unavoidable fact of life, and being thankful for every moment of one's life for the simple reason that this companion continues to be only a shadow and not a manifested reality, which could either put a person on a hot pyre or send them 6 feet under the ground. Just as a person with a positive mindset sees a cup half full rather than half empty, respecting this great truth and being grateful for the living half of the reality of life that, technically speaking, could end any time, however wealthy, powerful, knowledgeable or good-looking one may be, can help one focus on the magical, beautiful and magnificent living half of the reality of life rather than on allowing the subconscious fear caused by the dying half of this reality to control their general behavior, character and whole life. Until one is alive, conscious, healthy, has a sane mind, has food to eat, gets enough water to drink, has decent clothes to wear, has a roof over the head, and does not have to manage any physical condition, such as a disease or injury, in order to stay alive, they could without a doubt believe that life is really good. It is the beautiful and adventurous journey between the first and last breath in a person's lifetime that is called life, and as far as the basic needs for this journey are met with, why worry, quarrel, fight or complain? And why not enjoy every moment of the most formidable journey ever? There were times in my life when I battled grave health conditions due to serious injuries I had in major motorcycle accidents that were quite graphic in nature to be described here. Even in such situations, the moment I realized that I was still conscious, I only thanked my stars for the favor and thought to myself how lucky I was, because I not only knew in advance that my grand final moment could be around the corner, but I also was going to be awake and conscious to experience it. However, thanks to my destiny and to the work I presume I'm yet to complete in this lifetime of mine, my cup continues to be half full, and I still exist as I speak. Life is indeed the greatest gift. There cannot be anything more superior to this divine gift. Worrying or being unhappy amounts to being ungrateful despite being blessed with the greatest divine karmic gift. There certainly are many people who undergo great challenges in life as compared to the affluent ones who lead comfortable lives. But however difficult, challenging or painful a situation one may be in, the one thought that can instantaneously make them feel better and truly motivate them to keep going is, it could have been worse. Attachments with wealth, position and people are senseless because all kinds of attachment have an end. People will come and go, so will material possessions and also our bodies. What remains with us, or rather with the true self in us, is our karma until it is balanced or neutralized by understanding the ultimate truth, resulting in self-realization. Everyone and all life forms are divine. People should never degrade themselves by giving into thoughts that make them feel anything below this default status of divinity that all living beings naturally enjoy. It is important to continue to be humble seekers and not to be tied down to dogmas or organized religions that paralyze one's mind and intellect and stop their further intellectual, spiritual as well as karmic evolution. Forget worries and problems. They will come and go just as heat and cold do in summer and winter. Do not let sadness that arises from being dumped or cheated by someone, from losing wealth or property, for taking too long to achieve your goals, or because you're not happy with yourself, affect you and rob you of your most valuable now. Nothing or no one is worth worrying about and wasting the now for. The greatest reason for celebrating every moment of life is for being alive. Happy people achieve all that they want, whereas sad people don't do so. Hanging around with negative people or reading negative posts on astrological blogs are sure to flood your life with loads of negativity, which could take you hundreds of lifetimes to erase from your karma. Therefore, be happy and make others happy. I can tell you from experience that it is not difficult at all. Try it and you will soon be obsessed with this beautiful way of experiencing your life, which is the most valuable blessing you enjoy every moment of your stay on the planet. Enjoy life, love it, celebrate it, relish every moment of it. Don't worry, be happy. Jai Shri Krishna.